You're live. No, I'm live. With Logan right there. Move this in a little closer. Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. This is a beer I got in my latest Tavor crate. This is Hubbard's Cave Vanilla Coffee and Cakes. 12% ABV. Imperial Stout with coffee, maple syrup, and vanilla. So I guess they're going for like kind of like a KBS or CBS clone, I should say. Well, maybe not. I mean, because that was aged in maple syrup barrels. This looks like they just add maple syrup to it. And I'm wondering if they add maple syrup before or after fermentation. So it might just be, really just back sweetened. I did have another one from this brewery. I forgot which one it was, but I think this brewery like only makes like imperial pastry stouts or something. This thing was like super dark coming out of the can. I would have used the snifter, but it's in the dishwasher right now, and the dishwasher is running. So I was disappointed though. Like it really didn't pour in much of a head at all. Like this is what it poured out as. Kind of looks like Coca-Cola or something in the glass there, but yeah, it's super, super dark. Yeah, I mean, smells like chocolate, coffee, very sweet. Yeah, I mean, there's maple syrup in here. Yeah, I mean, there's just kind of like a general sugary sweet smell. Logan's playing with his feather toy. Watch. I'm gonna move you over here, bud. Anyway. Yeah, nice, like, real coffee smell, not jalapeno or anything like that. It's kind of a one-dimensional nose, because, like, pretty much all I'm getting is, like, chocolate, coffee. Well, what I'm saying is coffee, or chocolate is, it says vanilla, so. I'm thinking this is probably just like an imperial stout, and they just throw, like they probably either throw coffee in the boil, or they age it on coffee beans and then throw vanilla extract and maple syrup when they're bottling. Yeah, so I mean, kind of smells like a candy bar or something. Because if you're trying to pick out like distinct malts and hops, like that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I've smelled very similar beers to this before. So anyways, let's dive in. Cheers. Wow, that's really sweet. They weren't kidding about the vanilla and the maple syrup. So yeah, this is like a really sweet, sticky stout. Really, dude? I'm trying to make a video and you're totally upstaging me. He knows how to make it bounce. So he like entertains himself. I don't even have to do it. Anyway. Yeah, I get a lot of vanilla on this one. It's just super, super sweet. One of the sweetest beers I've had in a long time, maybe ever. It's just a lot of vanilla. It's like up front, all vanilla and maple syrup flavor. And then on the back end, a lovely coffee taste. And like I said, I like that it tastes like real, like it has a real coffee taste to it. And it's not like jalapeno or anything like that. I will say it's like remarkably smooth. Very smooth. Mouthfeel is, yeah, I'd probably put it at like full bodied. And I think it seems a little undercarbonated, especially like when I was pouring it out of the can. Like it wasn't foaming up. I was expecting it to, be a pretty foamy beer. I mean, at 12% ABV, okay, I can kind of see that why it wouldn't be. Plus, when you throw additives and stuff like that, it tends to kill the head retention. But still, yeah, it seems like I put it like full body, but low carbonation. So it has like a smooth, I wouldn't go as far as to say silky, like it's not like Guinness or anything like that, or velvety or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's very, very smooth. And for 12%, there's only mild alcohol warmth here. The only downside of this beer is that, and I've been noticing this on a lot of the big imperial pastry stouts I've gotten on Tavor over the last year, is that they're rather simple. Like, this is basically two flavors. It's like vanilla and coffee, and like that's pretty much it. Like you want, like, where's like the base malt and stuff? I mean, like it's a stout, so it should have like a roasty malt character to it. There is like in the background kind of like a cherry fruitiness to it, which is common in like really in strong imperial dark beers. You tend to get a heavy fruity flavor from all the malt used. As far as actual hops, can't really peg out any flavors as far as pine or certainly not citrus or anything. I think they're probably going for more like very neutral tasting hops, like because the coffee is providing the bitterness instead of the hops here. And the coffee tends to fade a little bit with each sip. So it was pretty strong on that first one, and like now that we're halfway through, it's it's just kind of, I don't know if homogenized is the right word, but it just I feel like I've had it. Like it's been done. I just can't get over how dark this beer is. Yeah, so I mean, it's a tasty beer, and if they're going for pastry stout, just coffee, maple syrup, and vanilla. I haven't really mentioned the maple syrup. For me, it's actually hard to pick out. I think you should, if you're gonna do a beer like this, do maple syrup or vanilla. You don't need both, because I think they're kind of canceling each other out. Or I'm just really tasting more. I'm tasting the vanilla more than actual maple syrup. Yeah, maple syrup, I mean, it does kind of emerge like if you like really pay attention to it. But I mean, yeah, it's just like so sweet. So I don't know, I'm kind of torn on this beer. I mean, it's tasty, but it's a really simple palate. I don't know why it needs to be. It doesn't need to be 12% ABV. Like they could have done this beer at like 8 or 9 and just restrained on the additives. I do like I said, I like the coffee character, but I've had better coffee beers. Like KBS certain years, CBS, like Sun Tier Java, the McKellar Beer Geek, Beer Brunch, whatever. Beers like that. I'm kind of, well, I would drink an imperial stout like this any day over an imperial New England IPA. So as far as rating on this one, I think I would go. I'd still be a little bit generous and probably give it like 3.75 on Untappd. Because I mean, it does taste good. It's drinkable. You know, but again, it's simple. It's really smooth, which is nice. But it is pretty cloying. You actually don't want to. You actually don't want to let this beer warm up. I think it's better, you know, drink it at fridge temp because once it warms up, it's gonna get super cloying. No, Leo, don't bite the power cord. Hey, look who's that. Other way. No. Stupid cat. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. If you watched all the end, you are awesome. Oh, there's his eye. Alright, I'll see you guys whenever.